What's up, everyone? Today, this is my review of the Yamaha MT03. As you can see right there, the sticker says Yamaha MT03 2016 model. This is brand new off the showroom flipping floor. It's got 1,800 kilometers on it, so it's pretty much brand new. As you can see, this is the murdered out black version. There's a little bit of silver going on. They've got a blue with a nice blue frame and blue wheels, and a red, but this is the one I got for you guys today, the kind of murdered out, kind of Street Fighter style one. We have a 321cc power plant right there, twin, as you guys can see, the two pipes coming out of the exhaust. It's the exact same engine as the Yamaha R3. It's got 22 foot-pounds of torque, because this is the MT03, so they've designed the torque to be harder hitting and come in earlier than the R3, where the R3 is really meant to make that power more higher in the rev range. It's 172 kilos, so the weight it's a good weight. You know, you don't really get better than that, really. 172 kilos. See, the styling is pretty nice. They've got this whole kind of aggressive Street Fighter look in this. Obviously doesn't come with the bike. This is just a protection that the shop I got it from has put it on. Also, these handlebars, they're pro taper handlebars for some reason, but I'd imagine the bend is very similar. But yeah, so you can see this kind of like design they've got here covering the radiator, which I actually quite like. It's quite a nice design. The exhaust, I think, is quite nice. I wonder if they have a little shorty as an optional extra for a kind of sportier undertail exhaust kind of look, kind of like my MT07. I kind of like it kind of down here or under there. I'm sure they'll have something come out for that. You know, there's little SC Project kind of Coke can exhaust. That would look sick on this bike. This is the ABS model, as you can see. I believe these might be the same rims as the R3. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spoked rims. The front tire is a 100 and what does that say? 110 on the front, and the back I believe is a 140. It is a 140. The tank is very nice. The tank is the same tank. I believe it's the exact same tank, but this bit's going to be different. But this tank here, where it goes in with the Yamaha sign, I think that's the same as the R3, which I liked a lot as well. This is the same as the R3, I remember that. And the way they got the little MT sign there, I like that sign. I want that sign for my bike. I mean, there's the headlight. If you, I think it's a nice headlight. I do like it. Could have went a bit more aggressive with it, but the lights are nice here. I'll turn that on for you guys in a second so you guys can see how it looks when it lights up. I think it's a nice angular design. It is a nice looking bike. See the rear section here keeps this nice lines going on, and these are obviously for your passengers to hold on to with the, you know, in the pillion. And I actually think the design is really nice. I would not get rid of those. The rear tail light is the same as the MT07 and the R3. So that aggressive lights up on the sides and then brakes in the middle light that I'll also turn on in a second for you guys. See, got the ignition here. These handlebars are different, as I was saying, so this is maybe a bit out of place and stuff from the shop. And so turn it on here. So that's quite nice. Speed here tells you what gear you're in, which is very nice. The odometer is 1,881 kilometers on it right now, so it's like nothing. You got trip 1, trip 2. That's like about fuel, your average consumption. Another trip there, and then back to your kilometers, overall kilometers. You got ABS. This is the ABS model. ABS light, engine light, fuel, oil light. I mean, time, the temperature of the bike, the amount of fuel you have left. Right now it's on 1. There's a neutral light, high beam light, which you have to turn the bike on for it to start. You've got indicator light up here right at the top. This is like a kind of F1 kind of white light. It flashes when you need to change gear, which I like that feature a lot. Let me turn it on for you guys so you can hear. It has got a standard exhaust, so warning, it's quiet. This is low beam, just the center. high beam, same, it's the same again, center again, but these lights, they are lit up. It's pretty bright here right now, so it's kind of hard to see, but these lights, they are lit, illuminated, these lights here. That's how the light lights up there along the two sides, and then when you brake, it lights up totally, see? So I'm right next to the highway, so I'll be able, and I'm heading to the mountains, so I'll be able to comment on its highway ability before its cornering characteristics. So let's jump straight to it, hey? Alright, I'm gonna go for it on this side. Come on, here we go. Again, there we go. It's totally flat out. That is the most you're gonna get from this bike. I am completely thrashing the fucking shit out of it. There you go, 140 I would say. There you go, that's the top speed, 140. I'm not completely like sellotaped to the tank, but yeah, that was 140. I looked down, I was completely flat out for a fair few seconds right there, and it went 140, 139. So I wouldn't say you could get much more than 140, and I must say that that torque pickup was impressive for a 321cc. If this was my first bike, I would say it's that was pretty fantastic performance as a first bike. I mean, that's more than I would have needed for a first bike, to be honest. Definitely learned something right there, and that is if you want to do more highway kind of stuff, you want to be like maintaining a average higher speed, or if you know, kind of like racing on the highway, the R3 is definitely, I'd say it's got about 20 to 30 kilometers more on it in a highway speed. I remember doing 160, 165, 170 maybe on the R3. I mean, the name kind of already seems pretty obvious, right? If you want torque, you go for the MT. If you want kind of racier kind of performance, I guess maybe that's what the R stands for, go for the R3. There's an R3 over there. So, what do you guys think? I must admit, I prefer the styling of the R3. Personal opinion, obviously. It's got a BMW S1000R-esque cockpit handlebar ratio to speedo look. So giving it a little bit here in the corners to try and get a kind of feel for the handling. It's the same chassis, you know, whole frame chassis setup as the R3. The power plant, the 321cc power plant, does a great job. Yeah, it's a great little engine. And the handling characteristics great, it really is. I've really like the R3 and this, you know, 'cause they handle really great. Yeah, really great. It feels really planted. Wherever you put it, it fucking goes, it stays, and it's a very light bike as well. So at 172 kilos, it's just not upset by anything. You can manhandle it, you know, when you're like parking or something in an awkward position uphill or whatever like that. There's no worries because of the light weight. It's totally cool. If you're looking for a beginner bike and you want power that you can pretty much like get into properly, you know, you can grow into it. I mean, the 250 can do that for you too, but the price difference isn't that big. The 300cc bracket is a really good sweet spot in my opinion, because you're still learning a lot, you don't want too much power, and they have a really good amount of power. Another thing that's been that I'm impressed actually about this bike is the suspension. The suspension has been good. As you can see, the roads, they're not perfect here. You see the bumps like right here, wavy cement, dirt and stuff like that, and I haven't had any hard hits really. The position is pretty neutral, so it's all worked out good. So the suspension, there's no complaints there at all. For anyone thinking about buying one of these, it's a fantastic bike. It's a fantastic bike. There's nothing bad I can say about it. There is actually one little thing, and that is the bend in my knee is kind of a lot in my legs. I am 6'4", so you could say slightly cramped in that area, but honestly it's a great bike. If you were going to choose between this and the R3, totally just choose which one you like the look of, because they're very, very comparable. So freaking cold, man. It's freaking freezing, my hands are so numb. Sorry for all the snuffling, my nose is frozen. It's really cold. We're high, it was already cold before we came up, so it's been a great day out on this MT03. Really, really great day. The handling is great. The performance is great, you know, for 321cc. You can't beat it. You really can't. 42 horsepower, 22 foot-pounds of torque and everything else it has. Good weight. It's a great bike. This and the R3 are the bikes I would say are the best beginner bikes you can buy. Same engine. If I was to say which one I personally prefer from the two, it's pretty close. I'd probably go R3. It's a little bit better for maintaining higher speeds on the highway. But then again, this has a bit better torque down low. They're both pretty minor differences, if I'm totally honest. It's kind of a different aesthetic thing, really, depending on what you like. More of a naked or sport bike look. But they're both fantastic bikes. You can't go wrong with either one. I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. If you got any questions, let me know. Motoman out. Been doing reviews for fucking Motoman, fucking shit, fucking ages. Driving in this fucking rain. Fucking shit, boy. Flashing petrol, bro. Fuck off. It just said free, I swear. Fuck me, man. It's fucking... I feel like I'm driving a fucking canoe, this fucking cunt right here. Look at this stupid cunt driving a fucking canoe, boy. Yeehaw!